Charlotte Pudding draw for the win. Are they just gonna try to starve? Come on, buddy. What is up? It's your boy Real_Joshua, and today we are doing some cheesy little Timmy deck building with one of my personal favorite decks. Blue Yellow Ace. Don't ask me why. I have always liked this deck ever since it came out with ST13. Just something about the play style. I prefer it to Black Yellow Luffy, even though Black Yellow Luffy is obviously a lot better. I just like this deck and I want to try to make it work. I know it's gotten quite a bit better with the release of OP07, which is coming pretty soon. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, is make this dang deck work. So here is the deck list that I have currently. I've kind of jury-rigged it from scratch. The kids in this deck, pretty dang valuable. We're basically using the GARP to search for the kids, since our leader ability is already searching for the adults. We're playing it on OP08, even though this version is specifically meant for OP07. But, you know, sometimes it's nice to play in the deep end a little bit, play against harder decks. Damn it, dude! Okay, back to the drawing board. Oh, I'm absolutely screwed. Ugh. We've got no chance in hell. Concede. You know, Kinemon could also be good. Am I crazy? That was rough. That's the tail of the tape with this deck. I feel like, you know, searching 5 feels good. It feels like you're always going to get something. But when you don't, the deck does not work, because the curve is not great. Like, what we're giving up at the high end and low end is consistency and the ability to do things later in game. So when we're not taking advantage of that with the leader ability, like, it just feels bad. I think there's a build of this and a world in which this deck feels good. And it's like when you're high rolling, it does feel good. If you get the kids early and you're hitting these aces, like, it feels nice. But as far as the brothers version is concerned, like, it's got problems, you know? Okay, so last night, it came to me in a dream. I swear to you, I was in bed and I was thinking, what does Blue Yellow Ace need that I'm missing? So what I thought is, the strength of this deck is that theoretically you could add 1 life every turn with your leader ability, right? Like, if you just pull a life and flip it or use it to draw, etc., you could just add a life every turn. But that's not strong in and of itself, because you're not creating tempo just by adding life. You're just delaying the inevitable if your opponent's building up a board, right? So how do we take advantage of life? How do we create tempo from life? And the answer is triggers. So I created this version of the deck, which is just as high rolly as the previous version. You will whiff, okay? You're gonna whiff. But when this actually feels good to play compared to the Two Brothers version of this deck, okay? I am enjoying playing it a lot, and I don't think it's very good, but it can do very good things, which is really what you want out of a high roll deck. So let's give a little run through here, okay? We got Kaidos. The reason why I like Kaido is that because this deck is a bit of a toolbox type deck, right? And what we're doing is we are trying to manipulate our life such that we're creating the advantage that we want in a given game using those cards. But we also have really good tools at our disposal for doing that more proactively and not from our life. We have the ability to draw and filter via Shirahoshi being played. We have the Gum Gum Red Rock and Gravity Blade Raging Tiger, which in addition to being very good triggers, can be used proactively if need be. We have 200 million Voltamaru, which we can use from hand at the end of the game to be proactive. We have the Charlotte Puddings, which are very proactive cards. We have Onami, which we can use to banish if we're trying to make sure that our opponent's not getting cards at the end of the game. And we even have the other one who just disappear. This can be proactive in the sense that I can put it onto my life from, let's say, using a Hiyori, for instance. But it can also help us get out of a situation where we're bricked up, which can happen with this deck due to having 6 events and then a bunch of bricks. So 4, 8, 12 bricks. We are running 4, 8, 12 2K counters, so that it isn't too bad, honestly. Like, I think the counter is all right in this deck. Actually, we're running even more bricks due to the fact that we have Kaido here. But yeah, that's the idea. It's not the best. And there are going to be times when it underperforms. And when you whiff on that 5, pulling that 5 cost card, it's going to feel really, really bad. But we can create bodies from our Denjiro. We can create it from our Kikunojo. Kikunojo really good here because she adds a life. And she's just kind of a 6 cost that stays on board kind of forever. I wish I had Okama Way in this deck so that I could redirect the damage to her. Let me know if there's some kind of blue card or a yellow card that sacrifices a body on board to do something. Because I could just swing with this and trash it and add a life. That would be great. Would love that. But yeah. Okay, against Luffy. I'll go second. This is a pretty good hand. It's really what I'm like to see is at least 1 life manipulation. I would like to have more. And no 5 cost cards, but we get a 5 cost card, so whatever. We want to start stacking. This is actually pretty good. Onami? No Onami. It's actually very not cool of you. Not cool that we've drawn 3 5 costs. We do get one though, at least. So let's put what we'd rather have in hand. Satori? I think so, because it looks like they're going to be swinging 6. Let's swing here. Okay, they take. They're at 3. So we can comfortably and safely put our Kikunojo on top. And we're ahead in life. See, so these turns, they feel good. Granted, I got a lot of bricks. Okay, that's fine. Oh, but then we're gonna get... okay, it's fine. It'll be a 6K, it's fine. Guess I'll return this Dawn. It's okay, we operate well without Dawn, buddy. We don't need that. We don't need Dawn to win this game, buddy. Let's counter that. Do we counter that? Yes, let's counter it. Without the ability to put anything on life, this kind of sucks. Let's go... Attack 5/1. Let's go... He's playing pretty aggressively. Would love to be able to use this, but it's not going to happen. Let's use Nami here. Or we could just play more aggro. Yeah, let's attack face for 6. I'm assuming he'll discard 1. And then the only question becomes, what do we do afterwards? To get rid of Sanji. We could get rid of one of our bricks here. Returning 3 Dawn is crazy. Wow. God, that's crazy. Sure. That's what we want. Really wish I had more life manipulation right now. Ooh, I'm taking a beating on my Dawn. Okay, as long as we have 4 Dawn though. Actually, I take that back because we're not even getting our fucking... Okay, we'll swing. We'll just keep attacking the life. And then we'll get our Kikunojo on board. And we'll just let Magellan run amok. But so far, like, it feels like the cards in this deck are working together in harmony, which is really, that's what I like to see, you know? Okay, they took. They're seeing if there's a trigger. Okay, they are able to get the Miss All Sunday trigger, which sucks. They discard a queen. We play a Kikunojo, and we chill. So we have not had the ability to use our leader ability very much, but the triggers have been working all right. We have Gum Gum Red Rocks to deal with late game threats. It would be nice to have like a Red Rock plus a Gravity Blade Raging Tiger. But such is life. You can't get everything you want. And again, part of this deck's tempo comes from taking hits to our life. So that's just the way it's going to be sometimes. Okay, we get a Hiyori at least, so we can get some life manipulation going on. We'll take that. We get 2 Hiyoris. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Ugh. Ugh. Dude. Okay, so we can't... There's no universe in which we're gonna... Oh, and we whiff at the crucial moment. Yikes. Okay, well... We're putting a Gum Gum Red Rock. This is 4 or less cost. Jesus, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Let's just try to control the board then, I guess. 7/5. Okay. Let's go 8 to face. And then I guess next we can put our Denjiro on top. It'll get rid of 2k from hand, which kind of sucks, but we could draw a 2k. And also we're getting a brick out of hand that becomes a threat next turn. Looking back on this game, I probably shouldn't have killed that Magellan so early. I definitely shouldn't have killed that Magellan so early. So it was a misplay on my part. I haven't played too much against this deck before, so I was not around for the P Luffy days. Take the top life. There's all. This is definitely what you don't want. Hiyori, Flampe in your top life cards. Again, we would have been much better served by a not red rock here. Although 1 red rock will be good, as we may find out pretty soon. We have a lot of defense in hand also. We did end up drawing another 2k, so it's not, this isn't unwinnable. Do we just take that? Sure, let's take it. We get a life, which again is kind of the purpose of this deck, to gain life. I kind of feel like we're countering this. Yeah. Next turn. Okay, it's just a queen. Okay. Trashing a Luffy. Maybe that means they have another one in hand. It probably means they have another one in hand. It almost definitely means they have another one in hand. Or they're trying to outlast us. So... But again, Red Rock. Looking good for that purpose. That can deal with the Luffy. Trying to figure out whether they should attack. Yeah, we'll take that. We will trigger. We'll get rid of a... Yeah, we'll toss a Denjiro here. And then all these cards are pretty nice, actually. I guess I'll get rid of a Gum Gum Red Rock. Oh my god, dude. Let me have my Gravity Blade, please, sir. There's that. Do we just draw here? Or do we put something on our top? I guess we could put a Denjiro on top. Probably give up their queen. So we'll attach all here. Swing at this, I guess. We'll probably get rid of their queen. We have counters for the 6Ks. We have a way to deal with the big body. So, I mean, you know, say what I will about this deck. We have options. We've got options here. There's a 2K. We'll probably 2K if they attack with the Magellan, because it means that they have to make a big decision, which is whether they want to attack with the Captain Kid. Probably trying to determine whether they should play like a Luffy or something here. Although if they play a Luffy, then playing a Luffy would be like detrimental to their own game plan. That's not what they want to be doing, because they're getting rid of 2 Magellans. Like, it would only really make sense. Yeah, so they're not playing the Luffy, obviously. I mean, we're always taking this, right? Trigger. Sure. Ooh. The double Denjiro. That one hurts. Hurts them. Oh my god. Cancel? Okay. What's going on here, bud? How much do we have? 8? Oh, we never got our red rock, dude. We really wanted that red rock. What is it? Or I mean, not the red rock, the Gravity Blade Raging Tiger. Attach 2, peak 5. We'll put the Denjiro on top. We'll play the Please Get Lucky game here. And then we go seven. We'll go 7, 7, 9. How much Dawn do they have? Oh, they have 10. Yikes. I guess we're gonna go for the Magellan. Challenge like Magellan. We'll have 8 Dawn again next turn, which isn't ideal, but it's okay. We also depleted their hand by quite a bit. We forced them to attack with the kid here. We forced them to have something, you know, significant. Although, like, attack, Luffy is big, obviously. 8K. Is this going to be the smallest attack that I see? Could be one of the smaller ones. No trigger. 2K is nice to have if he's attacking with 8 everything. And then they might just have 3 Dawn floating here, because they might not attack with that kid. Whew. Scary, scary, scary stuff. They're determining whether they should hit with the kid. We never attack with the kid. Let's see what they have in their trash. They got a Black Maria, 2K, 2K, 3K, So they've used a good amount of 2Ks, but they probably still have, like, I would say at least 1 or 2 in hand. We have 4 attacks next turn. Ooh, if only. If only. I mean, it still gives us a little bit of finishing power. Could make the difference. Okay, what's the swings here? Is it like 9, 9? No, it's never 9, 9. I think it's like 7, 7. Let's go for 7 and see what happens. They take. Okay, let's go 9. They have to block this, right? Okay. So I could go 7. I could go 9. So I can go either go 7 and 5, or 7 and 6, or 10. I feel like I just go 10. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go. Okay. Okay, Purple Luffy, not the best deck, right? But we beat it. Okay, and we didn't have our best draw. We got out of that relatively unscathed. That's a big dub in my book. And you know what? The more important thing, it's fun. It was a fun win. Required some thinking. Had to get around. We had a couple whiffs. So we didn't high roll, but we rolled. We rolled okay. We lost. So we lost. That obviously hurts. But we're not going to give up. We're not going to give up because I still enjoy playing this deck. What I'm trying to do, ideally, is if every turn I could just use my leader ability and flip the card or, you know, chiffon, that's great. That's what I want. But you gain nothing. That's why I'm relying on triggers. The idea is that the triggers are what helps me develop the advantage in the game. So like Onami will kill something. Kikunojo will bring itself out. The triggers don't seem that... I mean, yes. Yeah, I'm not denying that you're correct. Cuz like basically I'm waiting to do, but the other thing is that I have proactive plays when the triggers don't work. And you know, maybe the play is just to put in Yamato. Like maybe instead of Kaido. Can I get to the yams? Can somebody do the math on like 52 cards, pulling 5 cards? Can I chat GPT this maybe? But yeah, does anybody know when that's... Okay, I like this hand. I'm keeping that. Against Doflamingo, yeah. Man, going first with this deck feels so bad compared to going second, though, because... Oh, we can actually run our combo. Of sorts. Let's get a Nami instead. We want cards that are more proactive here. Go ahead, buddy, rest it. Fool! You fool! Okay, sorry. You used your sugar to rest the 1 cost. I guess it was a blocker. Why do you care? What? Oh, they have another sugar. Okay, whatever. It comes out in Shoujo. Oh, Shonen Jump, really? Interesting. Okay, we're gonna... Do we spin for... No, let's attack first. You better take that, bud. Okay, thank you. We'll put the... Okay, are we gonna use the chiffon? what's nice is we have the choice here. Like, we can Shirahoshi and Viola it, or we can Denjiro and Chiffon it. I kind of feel like we're not going to win the late game here. Unless we maybe pull our Yamato or something. So the more aggressive move is Denjiro plus Viola. Let's do that. Let's strike some fear in his heart. Put Red Rock on top. Flip light face down. Rest my blocker. Fine. Birdcage, I'm assuming. Comes out in Shonen Jump. Shirahoshi, essentially useless here. Diamante. Let's see what happens when we do this. Okay, that's pretty good. We get some counter out of him. Maybe I Chiffon. But then I'll have 3 Dawn to do absolutely nothing with. Oh wait, we can't, we don't shoot. What am I doing? What am I talking about? Let's trash the Shirahoshi. Oh, it doesn't have trigger. I guess the Denjiro. And then do I kill the Sugar or the Diamante? I guess we'll kill the Diamante. I think Doflamingo is a pretty bad matchup for this deck. Okay, most obvious Birdcage ever. Never mind. Carrot. Carrotto needs to die. Oh, that's so juicy. We get the ace ability. We get to attack. Noro beam sword. Rest my character. Attack with the Denjiro first so you don't get punished like that, buddy. Yikes. Okay, well, we're gonna peak 5. We whiff! We whiffed! We drew 3 Kikunojos. What the fuck is this? Gotta go. Good luck cooking. Thanks, bud. As we whiff immediately. Let's go Nami. Trash a Satori and kill the carrot. Get that rested. And I guess we'll play our Shirahoshi here. Save one of our actual threats, although Birdcage just destroys us right now. I should have attacked with the Denjiro first. Sad. Okay, no Birdcage. No Birdcage. I love to see it. Oh, that's purple. That's crazy. Wow. Denjiro gets put at the bottom of my life. We get to trash him. Take it. Take it. I want nothing to do with him. Okay, we got to attack with both of these first. Okay. We got to remember that. 5. This is good because if they have the Dawn open. Okay. Attach 2. Peak 5, please. Thank you. We'll put Nami on top, I guess. We'll Chiffon. Use card auction. Trash bottom life. Oh no, we should trash the top life! No! We goofed! Oh, we goofed. Jesus Christ. Every 5 you see lowers the odds of seeing the remaining in deck. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Well, you know, it's not that bad that we can't get both of the chiffons here. Play one of these. Keep going. Keep chugging. Attacking with a lot of bodies is going to be pretty good for us. They have gotten very unfortunate in that they haven't played the birdcage. If they had played the birdcage, I think this game would have been over a while ago. I think we're just taking all damage at this point. No trigger, because we can use this on the Lin, or if they have Captain Kidd, Sheep's Horn, Rest. Oh, there's the birdcage. Oh, God. Help me. They have 9 Dawn. 9 Dawn. Let's go 7. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll attach one more here. Play our Shirahoshi. Amaru is looking pretty nice here. Let's get rid of Nami. Okay. Will Chiffon replace the Shirahoshi? Use card action, trash top life. We get an attacker for next turn as well. For 2k. Whew. We have options for ending the game with our Red Rock. We have a lot of defense in the form of 4 life. We're kind of avoiding the sugar by having a card already on board so that when we play a body, we're okay. So yeah, as y'all can see, like, there are offensive options with this deck. When I play these Namis, for instance, I could just play a body if I want to. There's a lot. One thing I like about this deck is, like, I feel like you have a lot of options, so you can just, like, play well and do well in theory. 10k just for good measure. Diamante, we all die. The sugar dies, notably. The sugar dies. Don't whiff, don't whiff. We whiff. We fucking whiff. Okay. You have 8. This is fine. This is fine. Red Rock you. Let's go 2 here. That way if they have that thing that rests my characters, okay, that's fine. We have enough counters such that next turn, if they play like if they had a Hody, we could still do something about it. Although Doflamingo is it's a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the Noro Beam Sword, we countered it. Let's go. And we win. Let's go. See, they played that other early Noro Beam Sword, and I remembered, and I said, you know what, we gotta attack with this 5k first. We had a Denjiro and a Shirahoshi, by the way. 2 very nice triggers. I feel like we should not underestimate the power of triggers in this game. Because the later in the game that we get, the better. That's like when blockers become better, right? God damn it, dude. Just play me, fool. Stop being so afraid. Is Ace your favorite character? In One Piece, no. But I've always been fascinated by Ace. Oh, here's King. Okay, we got to go second. No 5s in hand. Okay, so we've been blessed. We've been blessed by the gods yet again. And we immediately draw 5. Fine. Fine. I don't want to take this, but I kind of have to. Okay, that's good. That's actually best thing. Best thing that could have happened to us. Oh, the counter. Okay, see, if they hadn't done this, the Shirahoshi on top. And then I think we'll like split these because I don't want them together, you know? So instead of playing the Hiyori and putting the Kikunojo on top, now I play the Viola and flip instead. So I get more card advantage. See, so you got some proactive options in this deck. And I'm playing a little weenie blocker, which could be okay against this deck, although they have ways to kill my stuff. So because of that, he's playing a super late game king variant where he just has a ton of 2Ks and big drops. Okay, well, scary. We want to then, in that case, well, if they're trying to conserve their life, then our Yamatos would be really good. Oh, well, there's that. Honestly, not the worst things that we could have gotten rid of here. Do we take this? Yeah, I think we take this. Let's get rid of one Denjiro. Let's get rid of two Denjiros. Because, like, Kikunojo is better here in hand. We got 6 done. We're going to go, obviously, 2 here. Peek. We'll put our Denjiro on top. Or do we put our Kikunojo on top, actually? If we Hiyori or flip, yeah, I think we'll Hiyori. So we'll bring the Shirahoshi. Put this like here. Yeah, this is okay. We're learning a bit, to be honest. So I'm gonna take it and then put a Kikunojo there. Then I'm gonna swing for 2 more. If we get the law, it's fine. We'll swing tall here. Okay, they block. It's fine. Next turn, it might be better for us to go Flampe or Shirahoshi probably. Mancheri. Return 1 character to your hand. They drew their Sabo. We'll take that because we want... Oh, God, they haven't taken a single life yet. Shit, I should have blocked. That's fine. Attack the Mancheri. Let's start developing some card advantage here. Shirahoshi. Get rid of a Chiffon. Kikunojo. We'll attach 2 here. Actually, we'll do this first. Put the Nami on top. Here, we'll attack. Zero's attacking is not something I thought could happen. It always feels so nice when it does, and a lot of times I forget, and it's like, we don't want that Manchuri to be there, you know? They get hit, so now they have 3K. And we got cards on the board. The Shirahoshi blocker looking pretty nice, okay. Ooh, that's scary. Very scary. Okay, well, next turn they're going to be able to activate that, so I want to not take damage. What's up? Gello's back. So what we're going to do here is punish them for wiping our board. Attach 2, peek 5. Put the Denjiro on top. Do this. We'll play... We have Shirahoshi, Chiffon, and Kikunojo. Yeah, I like that. First we'll attack. Okay, they take it. That's so good. Because they'll have 3 life next turn. So our Kikunojo can go off. Since it's conditional. The fact that we were able to punish this is nuts. This was my fear when I saw your build, having that much useless board that are counters. But this is fun. This is fun. We're having fun here. Look at this. -10 done. If they use this, I get 2 life back. This I'm countering. Okay, they do it. They do it. So we get 2 life. Okay, take it. Shirahoshi. And we get a red rock and a Yamato. Let's go. Okay, we get rid of that Nami. I guess we'll get rid of Chiffon. We got the double red rocks. Attack. Peak 5. Put the Satori on board. We'll put the Yamato on top. We will... Do we flip it or do we draw? I think flipping is good. Because the more life that's on the board next turn, the better my Yamato is. And then we use our red rock. Kill the Kaido and Linlin. Pass. So, okay, useless board, but we have a blocker. We have more health by 2. We have more effective health because there's triggers. We have bigger hand. What does this do? Oh, it's a searcher. Oh god, another Kaido Linlin. Another Sabo would suck because I can't kill the board. Let's take this. We'll play it. If you can win with a board full of weenies, I'll giggle. Ugh. Not the best cards to see here, but it's okay. I think using the Nami here is going to be best. So what we'll do is we'll attach here. We'll peek first. Obviously Denjiro is going to go on top. We will use the Nami. Trash the Satori. Kill the Sabo. Swing for 7k at lead. Let's get some draw going. Swing 7k. They take. Okay, there's that Kaido and Linlin. This is looking good. I don't want to jinx it. I think I'm going to block. This is crazy, dog. This is crazy. Oh my god. Holy moly. Okay. Peak 5. Okay, we get it. Oh, dude, this is crazy. Okay, we get... Okay, Hiyori. Take top life. Put the Kiku Nojo there. We'll swing 7 lead. 5 lead. 5 lead. Do you have 12 cards? Oh my god. How is that possible? I do have 12 cards. I don't have many hero abilities left in me, I gotta say that. This is insane. You draw 2 to 3 cards from your deck every turn. Yeah, that is crazy. All right, so we got a hidden... Yeah, and also every time I pull out... like my Kikunojo is going to get me another one. The last check only had 1-5. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting another 5 out of this. Shirahoshi, feeling kind of bad. You used 3 Dawn trying to kill my Nami, dude. Ocean Sovereignty, KO up to 2. Oh. Uh-oh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is intense, y'all. You know what, dude? I can't run. I can't live in fear. Dude, do I develop a 9-cost body on board? I think I do, right? Isn't it just better to play the Denjiro? Okay, that's an understandable whiff. I was just doing that like as a joke. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. They take it. Oh my god. It's coming down to the wire. Charlotte Pudding draw for the win. Okay. They could Sabo. A Sabo would be... Oh, God. Okay, we can kill the Rebecca. We kill the Rebecca. Come on. Come on. But then there's the Queen. We have to counter that. Track 7. Ten cards in deck. Are both my Amarus in trash? No, they're lingering out there somewhere. Oh god, the double queen. It hurts. It hurts. I feel the pain. Yamato is at the point where she's not going to get any value. Okay, I can't do anything about that. Are they just going to try to starve? Oh. $2K. Come on, buddy. They fucking bricked. They bricked. They bricked. Oh my god. Holy, what in the world? I had 4 life though still. That's what they don't have that I have, is pudding. To make it so that they draw 4 bricks and I win on a 5K swing with my weenie. My heart is beating so fast. Just better, I guess. Yeah. Oh my god. That's 2 Linlins we killed with our Gum Red Rocks. They used one of the Linlins that put 2 life back on our life cards. Oh my god, my heart is beating so fast. It's actually insane. Wow. I mean, honestly, they could have killed 2 of our... My other theory is some game theory for y'all. Because there's so much removal, you have stuff like this card. Just kill 2 of my 6 or lower characters. Like, the value is going to come... Like, I'm getting a lot of value out of these cards coming out later in my turn when they've already developed their board. I don't know if people win by time at OP tourneys, but this deck would do that if you can't. That's actually... This is the ultimate, like, turtle dishonorable... Yeah, that's true. Because I'm adding a card. I had 30 cards in my trash. What's interesting is that, so Enel, this is kind of like the opposite of Enel, right? Where Enel is at the end of the game, they want to go down to 1 life early, and then at the end of the game, they're developing that. But so that's what makes Ace really good in that deck, for instance. But this deck is doing kind of the opposite, where I'm trying to build a life advantage from early on, because as the game goes on, they get a wider board, they get punished for attacking me. You know, I develop a board, I kill their creatures because I have 2 Red Rocks and 2 Gravity Blade Raging Tigers in my deck. Like, as a concept, I think this is very interesting. I don't think that there's quite enough here to support it, but I won against a king just now that played pretty well. Like, maybe not the most optimal. I think they played that like the way one would play this matchup. They had some really powerful plays, and I just turtled it out, you know? Because even on my turns where I'm whiffing, I still get a 7k leader swing. I still, you know, there's things that I'm able to do. And then that Charlotte pudding at the end, obviously, they got very unlucky with the bricked hand, but that's what you're doing with the Charlotte. You're adding that variance when they've clearly planned out this hand that they had. And they had used a shit ton of counters before that, by the way. A lot of blockers. The more synergistic 5s they release, the better it gets. Yeah, there are like, the triggers for the 5s are kind of mid for this deck, but this build, like, it feels good. And what's crazy is that Chiffon feels so good in this deck. Like, playing out, it's kind of like an undercover swing. Because you don't have to worry about your 7k swings, you know? Like, you're going to get those with your lead. Now, is this deck very, very good? No. But I think there's potential here, and I think there's optimizations that could be made too. But this is what I'm landing on as far as what I like to play in blue-yellow Luffy, blue-yellow Ace. It fits with my, maybe not play style, because this is very, like, dishonorable, and it's also not that expensive. It's a pretty cheap deck if you were to build it IRL. I do think this is maybe the most dishonorable way to play in person, though, because you're very likely to win on time in a control matchup. Like, an Enel doesn't stand that much of a chance if it goes to time. That's a big if, though, because this deck's whiffs are very big. Like, if you miss your 5 turn... Also, one thing I learned from that game is that when you have multiple 5s in your cards that you're searching, let's say you were to have 3, right? You were to put 1 on top of your life. The other ones you want at opposite sides, so that as you're searching them in the future, you're less likely to have them clumped together. I mean, obviously, it sounds intuitive, but it's like it's a little optimization that's really important in this deck. So, the pudding obviously saved our life there. But yeah. All right, well, that's it for now, folks. I'll probably play this deck a little bit more in the future because I find it to be very, very fun. If y'all come up with any ideas or changes, let me know. Aside from it being like a Two Brothers version, because I did try that before. But yeah, I'm going to put this on YouTube also. If you want to follow me over on YouTube, the handle is Rio_Joshua. Check that out. Subscribe. Thanks for joining. And we'll put this little BY Luffy adventure on there. But appreciate you joining. See you next time. Bye.